Good morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Monday yesterday. Today is Tuesday, November 9th, 2021, and it's day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. It's a good way to arrive at the here and the now. Yesterday may have been a great day. Maybe it wasn't a great day. You know, those days happen too, but that's the past. And tomorrow's the future. We don't know what really will happen tomorrow. We have plans, but we don't know what really will happen. We don't know how plans will change, right? So it hasn't happened. The only thing you have any control over is this present moment. And guess what? This present moment is a gift. That's kind of why we call it a present, right? The present moment. And there are blessings around us. You just have to look for them. So today, what I want you to do right now is to just use your eyes and focus on something different. I kind of like that I'm in a different part of the school today for this video because there are so many things catching my eyes. And instead of really getting so focused and overwhelmed by so many of the different things, I'm going to just use my eyes and focus on one thing and just look at it. I'm going to study it, try to figure out what it is. The thing I'm looking at has 2 different colors. The thing I'm looking at happens to have a little bit of a shadow. The thing that I'm looking at, I'm not really sure what it is, actually. But I can tell it's kind of soft and rubbery. That's kind of cool. It's circular, flat, but I don't know what it is. But I'm studying it, and it exists in my mind now, in this present moment. What are you looking at? Now, with your nose, take a breath in, out. What are you noticing with your nose, right? What's out there that piques your sense of smell and you're now noticing it? And then with your ears, listen. What do you hear? You know, I've been in this room for a little bit and just now I'm hearing a buzz. It seems to be coming from the lights a little bit. But I've been in here for a couple hours, guys. And I didn't notice it because I wasn't really present. I wasn't paying attention. So now I am, and I'm hearing it. And finally, with your skin, what do you feel? Clothing, an itch, right? Soreness, maybe the air brushing against your skin. That's all good. Just notice it. Don't judge it. Just allow it to be a sensation. That's all it is. Okay. Now, I'm going to continue to use the Starfish Breathing method today. You don't have to. You could choose one that works for you. But notice yourself. Notice, sit down. Notice the chair holding you up. Notice that your body exists in this now and the here. I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. But go ahead and take that first breath in. And allow yourself to exhale. Let it out. Arrive. Go ahead, breathe in. Feel that air. As you breathe out, notice how the air is a little bit different as it comes out from your mouth. As you breathe in with your nose, notice when you stop breathing for a moment before you begin to breathe out. Very good. Go ahead and breathe in again. Slowly let it out. Let your shoulders relax. Let yourself settle into your chair. Okay? Go ahead and breathe in again. And breathe out. Very good. Go ahead and breathe in again. Really feel the fullness of that breath, and as you breathe out, let it out. When you breathe in, pretend it's the first breath you've ever breathed in your life. Kind of like when you're a baby. And how does that air feel? And as you breathe out, how does your body feel? Go ahead and breathe in again. Breathe out. Let's take 2 really good intentional breaths. To wrap it up, breathe in. Nice long breath. Pause as you begin to exhale, and as you let it out, don't let it out too fast. As you breathe out, let yourself really experience it. Breathe in again. And breathe out. In a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you're loved, where you're cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not, it's ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I want to thank you for joining me. It's so nice. You know, when I walk around the cafeteria the last day, and then also including last Thursday, a couple of you guys actually pulled me aside, and many of you guys, for first and foremost, are telling me that you like me just the way I am, and that makes me feel great. And I love telling you that I love you just the way you are. But some of you guys have actually been also telling me that you enjoy doing the breathing with me. That's cool. And if you're one of those boys or girls, thank you. I love that you're doing it with me. All right, number one, let's be respectful today. Okay, let's be respectful with each other. Give each other respect so that they feel invited to give you back that respect. But just as importantly, you deserve to respect yourself. You deserve to look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and say, hey, you know what? I did the right things. Some of the things nobody else saw, but I know I did the right thing, and guess what? I'm proud of that person in the mirror. I'm proud of myself. That's what respect is, guys. That's all it is. You know what? Yesterday, I want to hand it to our second grade students. You know, we talked about in the cafeteria our volume. And yesterday, you second grade kids did an awesome job. Some of you guys, you guys are putting up the fox. You guys were reminding each other, and then every so often, I would pause and ask you to think about talking at a level 1. And many of you guys did it. Second grade, you guys did an awesome job. First grade, you weren't too shabby either. But second grade, you just really blew it out of the water. I hope you guys continue to do that. All right, let's also show that we are responsible. So not only were our second graders in the cafeteria respectful to each other with their, we don't want to hurt people's ears for being too loud. We're also being responsible with how loud we talk. Many of us are being responsible with using the right words. You don't want to use hurtful words. We want to be using helpful words. With our hands and our fingers and our feet, we're being responsible with them. Everything that is a part of us can be used in hurtful ways. But so many of you, most of you guys are choosing to use them in heroic, helpful ways. Yes, being a hero in somebody else's life. That's awesome. I love seeing that. And finally show that you're ready to learn, ready to not give up, ready to say, you know what, it may take a long time for me to learn something. It may take me a long time to actually get the grade I want, but I'm going to do it the right way. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to do it the right way. I'm going to work for it. And you guys are doing that. Grown-ups are doing that too. Okay? Kids, look at your teachers. Sometimes they've got a great lesson they think is going to work. Notice that if you don't get it, sometimes your teachers have to change the lesson. And deep down inside, that might be really disappointing. Those teachers spend a lot of time putting the lessons together. They want it to work, but if it doesn't, look at your teachers and realize how they don't give up. Look at the paras as they come in to help and how they don't give up. Look at our custodians, and no matter how big the mess is, they don't give up. Same thing with our kitchen staff. Same thing with our bus drivers. They don't give up. Same thing. We don't want you to give up either. Also, in the month of November, we're going to practice citizenship. You belong to us. You're part of our group. You're a citizen of Fort Seller. You're a citizen of Elko. You're a citizen of Pennsylvania. You're a citizen of America. And guess what? We love you just the way you are. You're so important to our group that if you were to ever leave our group, we would be heartbroken because we wouldn't be as good. We wouldn't be as special. You make us special. And you know what? That's what being a good citizen is. Don't choose to be a bad citizen. Be a good citizen. Make your group. Make Fort Seller. Make Elko. Make Pennsylvania. Make America better. You can do that. Spread your awesomeness. Last but not least, and you already heard me say this earlier, I love you just the way you are. Don't give up. To go find somebody else. Tell them that you love them just the way they are. Yesterday, there were two girls that told me that they told me that they told each other that they liked each other just the way they are. Think about how great that must have felt for those two girls. You can be one of those. All right. Have a great day. Can't wait to see you guys around.